What's up? So, when I first started this whole social media shit, I you know I never really did the YouTube thing and the fucking TikTok thing and this that whatever, and I was used to explaining stuff in a certain way to a certain group of people, and I guess I don't feel I'm starting to you live and you learn. So as I'm going through this and I'm learning more and more about it, right? I came to realize sometimes even the most, you know, complex subjects, the gift and the talent is learning how to break it down and simplify it so that everybody can grasp it. So I promised myself that's what I was going to do from now on. I'm not going to sit there and try to do the fucking the Albert Einstein fucking collegiate academic bullshit, because everybody don't isn't attracted to that. They hear that and they're like, scroll, talking like a jerk off, and I get it, and it's cool. So, and I want everybody to grasp it. You can still be articulate and down to earth at the same time. So, I guess I'm learning that balance. You heard? So anyway, these state and federal governments, like I tried to explain, well, not tried, but I explained in another video. These people, they don't give a fuck about money. They don't care about political power, because they got all that shit already, bro. They got that. They already got that shit in the bag. So, then you ask yourself, right? Well, if it ain't about money, and I'm not talking about the ones at like the lower tier. I'm talking about the big wigs, the ones that are really running shit. Those are the ones that don't care about money because they got whatever they want. They're billionaires, multi-millionaires. They don't care about political power. They already have positions where, they have mad influence. They don't give a fuck about that. So then you say to yourself, all right, so if it ain't about being power hungry and it ain't about money, then what's their problem, you heard? Why are they always trying to, enslave people and imprison people? And why does the United States have the largest mass incarceration rate, in the world? Larger than fucking communist countries. This is the only thing I can come up with. It has to be something that's greater and deeper than what we can see on the surface. A lot of these fucking people, especially ones like I said, upper echelons, they're into a lot of occult shit. You know what I'm saying? Esoteric knowledge and all that. And that's basically what drives them. They're nothing to do with no fucking money, man. Or votes. They don't give a fuck about that. They want to be greater than God, you heard? And they feel like if they can, since we're God's creation, and see, and because God sees all things through His creation, right? If they can make God's creation bow and yield to these motherfuckers, then they believe indirectly. So I mean, even directly, what I see through your eyes, what you experience, I experience, is one and the same. You heard? So if they can make the collective consciousnse bow to them, then they feel like they made God Almighty bow to them as well. And by doing that, they feel like they've become, their king's king. It's a sick, bogged out, lunatic fucking thing to aspire for. But again, what other reason could they have to want to fucking enslave the whole world? I don't want to hear nothing about no fucking population control, because one side says the Bill Gates and all these fucking weirdos talking population control. Then you got dudes like Elon Musk that are like, there's not enough people on the planet. So make up my fucking mind. Is there too many people or not enough? So again, it has nothing to do with that. They're so arrogant when it comes to power and influence that, you know, a devil, what would be the greatest wish a devil could have, right? To be greater than God. If you love, you know, the creator of existence, you're not looking to be greater than God Almighty. You revere him and you worship him and you love him, you heard? And you respect the fact that he is the greatest being that ever was, is, and will be. You might, you know, wish to you know, model in his footsteps as much as you can, being human. But that's it. All that trying to, like, you know, make him bow. You're fucking bugged out, my man. You're bugged out. And let me tell you something. In this great country of ours, since day one, this nation has been a social experiment, you heard? They do shit here, they try shit here, and then if it works here, then they try it on the rest of the world. And that's a fact. That's a fact. If you look at the way the United States is set up, the federal government mimics United Nations, right? Each state, you know, is a model of individual country or nation, right? The federal government only has limited power over the states, just like United Nations only has limited power over each nation, right? Of course, they're into this whole one world government, unifying the globe and controlling the global masses, you heard? So, I mean, that's basically it. You ain't got to take it from me. If you're open-minded enough and sit and listen and you know, sit back and think about what I'm saying, and you're objective, you would say, yo, not for nothing, son got a little bit of validity to what he's saying. Like, it ain't total bullshit, you heard? If you sit back and think about it with a clear head. I feel like it's my duty, my job, especially the day and age that we live in. I have the ability to do things like social media, to reach out and drop jewels and try to enlighten people from certain unique positions, because I own those positions. I've created them, and I feel like there's substance to them. And if I could drop these shits and help somebody be better today than they were yesterday, then I did a good job, you heard? And that's basically it. Peace.